Alright, so what I really want to talk about was this thing. I guess because I had taken her vocals off of here because I only used it to make the instrumental for her. But these this thing's so quiet, but whatever. These reverb tails, these are so useful. Okay, so I'll just remake one in a second. Hold on, let's just make a new one. Close. Don't save because I don't want to mess with what I did already. Let's bring up a new file. Alright, let's look. There's that, and let's do. I need her vocals. Nope. How did I put it? I guess. There's the vocals. Okay, this will work. I'll just do this, and it's not gonna be perfect, but it's good enough to get the idea out. So let's do this because it's not lined up, but it's okay. So something you can do to get to do these reverb tails. I'm gonna just clip this here because it's not necessary.
Looking in the mirror.
Alright, so we have this right here. So what you can do is, like, say right before you had like the actual part where she starts singing, you can have like a, I don't know, like a kick, snare, or kick. Let's do kick. Let's just put a little beat, just a quick beat. OBS setup. I gotta turn that off. Let's do this real quick. Let's say we do that, and snare. Close enough. It's something good enough to. And let's put just a little quick beat. Okay, just something simple. It doesn't matter. I think the tempo actually ended up being at 72 for that song. And alright, whatever. So that's besides the point. So the beat would be like right here, and then you'd have some sort of like downtime to create tension. And the way to do this before that would be, you could take like do a reverb tail. Okay, so the way you would do this is you do something like, there's a different way to do it in Pro Tools, but this is how you can do it in, say, Logic. I'm going to convert it to a new audio file so we don't mess up the original. And then I'm going to go in here and I'm going to do, I believe you would do a reverse, and then you're going to take this and then you're going to add, this is one of my favorite tricks because it really is a good helpful tip to give tension before a vocal comes in or something, because a lot of people use like white noise, like the or like pitching up or something. So, but this is a subtle way of doing it too with just vocals. So we can do it with. Let's just put the reverb on it. Let's do a chroma reverb, and then on top of that, well, I want it to be a hall. Let's do a hall first of all, or let's do orchestra hall. That should be good enough. Dry. And we can put the wet pretty high just because it's more of the effect, and kind of only need it from that part because we don't really need all that, so that's okay. And then we can take and I want to add a delay, some sort of delay to it. So the delay may not be necessary, but it can add to it. So let's just do 1/4, and let's turn that wet all the way up and do this. Okay, so now we're gonna have this. Awesome. That sounds really, really cool. Alright, so now what you do is, now the problem with, I think you can do like a bounce by playhead or whatever right here, but I don't think it really, I don't know, there's got to be a way to do it. I just haven't really worked around it. So, but the easiest way I know how to do is just bounce this piece out, and then I don't know, we can just put on the desktop reverb tail. And because when I tried doing that before, it just does this and then it bypasses the effects for some reason. So there's got to be a way to do it, but either way that works. So same thing. So now we have this from right here to there bounced as an audio file. Alright, so now what we would do is we take this and reverse it again. Now it's forward. So now we can match this up to there with this part, because that's what we did, and we can actually cut this part off now because we don't need it, and then this part right here we don't need. So then we can put it in here, and then we could go like this right here, and you can start it all the way back over here, but for this case I'm going to put it all the way up here and just keep it short, and I'm going to do a little fade in, and then I'm going to do that, and now we have this thing. And now if you had like some other instruments going on over here, and then say that like there's sort of build up, and then that starts to come in the background, it'll just add a lot of tension to it, and sometimes you can even put it right here right before it, so it'll be like, you know, so you could do that, but it works better in you know, whenever you already have like a section where you're trying to build up to this drop or whatever, to this part. So, but that's the main point is for this thing right here. So that's how you do a reverb tail using a vocal. You could actually probably go further with it and make it more like that. So that's how you would do that. But yeah, if you like this video, like, subscribe, share it with somebody if you want to show them how to do this, or etc. If you need any beat leases, production, you can check out my IG and message me, or just hit me up, or all that jazz, all that stuff, and check out my website, or whatever, leave a comment. Take care, guys.